is this? Hey.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will have the football first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Give to the back. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Cornhuskers will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Sticks it in his belly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Snagged out of the air. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He'll pull it on the read. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
Off play action on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Michigan. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. Listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The sack at the 20.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
The Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And the Huskers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on third down. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, wants to make the move upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So here comes the Michigan offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. On the run is Haynes. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat-and-mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. A lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he hurt him.
Got him downfield. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Hello? Hello?
Hey.
Hey there.
I'm just printing pictures.
Oh, I got
I print a lot of pictures.
it.
And this stuff just takes a while. Time consuming. And then I want to organize to do some more pictures. Like actually, instead of me just going in and clicking on them.
We reached the end of the period and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
Stuff like I should have been doing. But I have to look at it to see what kind of pictures and I can go find the pictures and all that stuff. It's harder to, if I put them all together in a little folder, then it'll be easier. So.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Motion from the back. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
I'll come home. Candace has me to go to Maine again.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down.
You can bring me something.
Looking to pass. It's Underwood.
I'll be home slowly.
Got it in the middle. It's O'Leary. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the change. It's first down at the 27. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Hold on.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
I just gave you him.
He's got it on the run. And he'll step across the sideline.
You got to eat there in a
After making
second.
a good gain on that
What do you
one.
need?
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are
Give me a
willing
banana.
to take the
You had a
easy
banana
stuff,
and
take
you had
those
two guys.
easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots.
I'll give
down
it to
the
you for
field,
dinner,
too.
okay?
But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for space, it's Haynes. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Markway. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
You got water in your water.
Finds his man. It's Barney. Found a little bit of room
cool.
to operate, but he'll be
Put
stopped.
cold water in there.
No.
What?
Austin.
See, look. Daddy put water in there. I already put this in there.
Short of the first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunter. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it! He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Right down the boulevard, it's good. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Going to the running game. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime.
It's blue.
Will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his spot.
You want water? You want me to put this in here? Oh.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Underwood. Catch in the middle, it's Morgan. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Completing a forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube for Michigan a year ago, but now, Jesse, they have the nation's top recruit in Bryce Underwood, and the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for Michigan. There is no question about it. You just saw just 2 seasons ago when you've got a quarterback who's dynamic, who's highly recruited and developed, a guy like J.J. McCarthy, the sky's the limit for Michigan. You can win national championships. That's the hope for the Wolverines moving forward.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. On the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires downfield. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Grab near the sticks. It's Klein. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last 3rd down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point. And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
A loss of 9 on the play. 3rd down coming up.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
All right, so they fail on that fourth down, but the game is not over yet. There's still time. Defense has to get the ball back quickly. Offense is going to have to score quickly. You have to execute now.
Quick step and go. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right?
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Wants to throw on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. The corners are walked up tight. Pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Huskers moving quickly to the line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The Cornhuskers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wants to throw it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
How about the difference a week makes for this QB? Last week, man, the completion percentage way down. Just wasn't consistent, wasn't in good rhythm. Right now, looks like he's in total control, and this offense is moving at a way better pace. Looks like a completely different team from last week.
Tries to get it on the ground. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The fourth down try goes awry, and that might just do it. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out,
Be back
and
in a
this
little
game's
bit, okay?
over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and
I love
keep
you.
trying to score points? Because
Have a big hug.
And here's the
Have a
pick.
big
Oh,
hug.
did they need that right
Have a big
now?
hug.
He can be...
And one more kissy. One more kiss. Mwah. All right, I love you. Bye. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Got a man, it's Moore. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. He'll toss it. There he goes! And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On the move, it's Haynes. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Wolverines enter the final minute trying to drain the clock. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Wolverines will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wisconsin's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The give from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Badgers have their offense in high gear. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Mason. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This defense really needed that opening drive, man. They've given up some yards. The offense has gained some momentum, but nice job in their own territory. Backed up. What do? They get after the quarterback and force the predictable passing 3rd and long situation.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Here's the pressure. Turning on the Jets. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, he missed it. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. The Wolverines offense will go to work for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Yeah, and it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience at the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge gain.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Whips it out in the flat. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
With the catch, it's Klein. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver to the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle at Simpson. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. With jet sweep pass. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's 2nd down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Moore. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas. Probe after that 1st quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. The offense changing the play. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Oh, a lot of space. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. To the air, it's Underwood. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner, safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Sends it back in motion. On the option. Now the toss. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Pressure coming. Got his man. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Buying some time. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. On the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
It's a veteran defense.
some hot dogs right now. You like hot dogs, right? Right now. Hey, I will give you some later. But we're doing dinner right now. Hey, we're doing dinner right now. Hey, it's okay. I'll give you some later. I know you're hungry. I'm gonna give you some food. Look, Daddy's doing this right now. Look. Come here, TT. Come to eat, baby. Hey, I'll give you some chips. I'll give you some. I'll give you some goldfish with it. Come on. Gotta get you to sit down. I'll give you some. Okay? I'll give you some. Okay? I can't sit down right now.
Seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Calls his own number. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Working the middle, it's complete. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run to the left. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance. And right here just chews up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
Yes, baby.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone.
I can't
Third
right
down,
now,
they
baby.
can pick up the first without scoring.
Motion
from the wide receiver. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants it all. Touchdown, Michigan. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And he's got the extra point. The Badgers will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own line.
You're going to have to eat it.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start the third quarter with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They'll run play action. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Nice job getting to the QB there. The best Wisconsin defenses always seem to have a game breaker and a difference maker. This guy can be that for this unit. But when you think back to the Watt brothers, right? TJ, JJ, nobody could block those guys one-on-one, and they just ruined coordinators' game plans offensively.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Might be changing the route. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, it's picked off. Not
Why are you
the
not
second
jumping?
half start they'd hoped for. He has to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force third and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Dupree. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in. Got that something.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Makes the grab. And to the... Oh, touchdown!
Yeah. Use the spoon the right way, babe. Use it the right way. You know how to use it. Yes.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Plows through the defense. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
Power football with the run. And the 45 on his way. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg. Floating away. He'll try to do it himself. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. Off play action. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on down. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving them some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders.
Wide open spaces. It's a seam wide open. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Really nice decision by the quarterback. 3rd and long, and nothing was open deep down the field. So he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch. He finds a few blocks, he uses his speed, and that turns into be a huge gain for the offense.
Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Leaves it with the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down.
Man, what great break on the ball, way to knock it down. But man, this situation, they're almost in field goal range, had a chance to maybe take some points off the board. It's a big play that we might circle back to later.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely center cut to have taken the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
So all done. You gotta sit right, or you're gonna get hurt. You understand? Right. Right.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. The quick out. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And a great job understanding where you're at on the map. And I know that sounds very simple, but I run that out route, I start getting towards the sidelines. I got to feel it. I don't have time to look down as the ball's coming to me. Great job catching it and getting that foot in bounds.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down. Right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
All right.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. He stops short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
That is a big win. Defenses, they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
The number one goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. This guy...
He's loose. And they swarm him under. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders. They put on the heat, and they blocked it. He picks it up. Oh, the big fella's gathering steam. The 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they've got the lead in the final minute. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back gets to give. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Well, they're trailing in this game late. The defense knows it, so they're playing for packs. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch them off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge play here on 4th down.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Great place to start for this offense. Gets the back moving. They'll run the toss. There he goes. Heading to the end zone. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and goal. Now on the option. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. The option look. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
That is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is all but over.
Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, he's...